Welcome to the Shrink Wrap Show. I'm Pam Hernandez-Kaufman.
And I'm Talia P. We're two shrinks bringing you holistic health hacks.
With our 30 years of combined experience in therapy, we share helpful information about common issues that everyone faces.
Then we break down powerful, proven tools you can start using right away to better your life and your relationships.
Let's wrap.
Today we are talking about parenting styles. Welcome back.
Hey, parenting, not
Yes.
easy.
No, it's not.
Well, we've got 4 styles we're going to talk about today,
Yes.
right? Mm-hmm. All right. Well, shall we start with the longest one? Authoritarian.
Authoritarian.
Yeah, that's that style where I am sort of militant.
Yeah.
As a parent.
Really strict.
It's, don't ask questions, just do what I tell you to do. It's about discipline, structure, rules, and very little emotional engagement.
Yeah.
Maybe even involvement or interaction with the child. It's kind of a separate domains. I'm the parent and you're the subordinate.
Yep. Superiority and inferiority. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kind of the reign of fear, it can be. Yeah.
There's a lot of rigidity and
lots of rigidity.
That parenting type. Also, like what it produces as far as a child. What would you say? Is that more of like a insecure attachment style of being avoidant, or
it's scary for me to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
It's scary. I haven't developed a safe relationship necessarily with my parent.
Yeah.
Right? They don't know me. Mm-hmm. So I might go into an adult relationship really with a desire to be known. And I may over-expect from my partner.
Right.
Something that they're not able to give. I may also lack any sort of concept of who I am and what I want and what I like because I've just tried to stay within the rules,
right,
or bust through them and get in trouble,
or in the sense of I'm safe and nobody else is safe, so I'm going to control the situation as an adult.
Exactly.
Or even as a child, and I think that goes back to the like if you're in the strict environment all the time, when you are able to make your own decisions, you're just going to go wild and do whatever you want. Yeah.
So one way or the other, you'll go cray-cray, like the Catholic schoolgirl story, right?
Right.
I break all the rules now that I'm out of there. Or I continue to conform and insist, and parent the same way, insist that my partner is the same.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is a really difficult one.
Yeah.
Difficult.
Yeah, so how does a adult version of this break that cycle?
I have to learn that doesn't work. This isn't working. And it may be through my own children that I learn that. Because this authoritarian parent is going to try to continue to parent even into the adult child domain. And as we know, when you have an adult child, they are their own person.
Yep.
I need to not helicopter this. I need to even not helicopter during the teen years. Now, maybe I am helicoptering, but I need to do it on the down low.
Right.
So I have to have, some surveillance there.
Yeah.
But they don't know about it. And they're going to be making choices. And I need to allow that. But that's very hard for an authoritarian parent to do.
Yeah.
This is going to require less time investment vis-a-vis the authoritative parent.
Right.
Which I see as balanced parenting.
Right. The secure attachment styles.
Yeah, I am emotionally
category.
Invested with you. I spend time with you. I know you. Do I have rules? Do I have limits? Do I have norms? Absolutely. But they're understood. They're communicated. My biggest desire is for connection and to raise up a child to replace me.
Right.
To become a great human being, to become a great adult, to become a great parent.
Yep. Being that trust relationship. So connecting, empowering your child when they make a poor decision or a poor choice misbehave or anything like that, you can correct them in such a way that is
They're not shamed.
not shaming.
They're not shamed. And it's about them learning
Yes.
to want to make the correct decisions because it's an intrinsically motivated, not extrinsically
Exactly.
enforced upon them.
Yeah.
And so this person is likely going to have a secure attachment style and go into an intimate relationship, go into a marriage or domestic partnership with normal needs for attaching. They have a secure attachment.
Yeah.
If they're with a securely attached person, this is likely going to be a great relationship. Still work.
Yes.
Relationships are work. But yeah, so this would be that balanced parenting where I know how to love and I know how to discipline. And I'm kind of going in this balancing act all the time. I need to do a little bit more discipline when something is going awry, and I can lessen this if it's going right. So we want the child to begin to monitor themselves, not because they're going to get in trouble, but because it feels like the right thing to do. To not steal that money if it's left
integrity.
on the table and it's not your internal,
Yep.
intrinsic versus extrinsic motivation. So
And then the next one is permissive.
Permissive parenting.
Laissez-faire. Or is that more the last one? Laissez-faire?
No, this is laissez-faire. You can figure it out. I'm really not, again, very emotionally involved. I want you to find your own way. This might be the parent that says, I'm not going to expose my child to any sort of spirituality. They can figure it out. And the kid may not even be aware of what the norms and rules are in this home. So they're just sort of making it up. Too much freedom.
Right.
Too much leniency, and they can't be safe. So we know that we need some studies that were done on parenting and just the need to have limits. We see the one study that I remember reading where there was no guardrails on the bridge and everyone traveled on the center lanes. And there was another one done where there was no fence around the playground and all of the kids played on the interior versus
the exterior.
all parts of the playground. So this is also an insecure attachment that likely can be formed. And this person will need to recognize there are boundaries, there are parameters. And again, who am I? What do I want? Because they may not know. Were not even called into a higher calling. This is what you can be. This is what we expect of you. We love you no matter what you do, but they may not have any expectation placed on them whatsoever. So they may really underperform.
So it's like wide open spaces for this one, but
wide open spaces.
Authoritarian is like locked down like Fort Knox.
Tiny little box of
And then the last one is the neglectful.
This is a really sad category where the parent just wasn't even present.
And usually that we see that kind of parenting style with those who have significant mental issues, physical issues even. This could be substance
addiction.
use.
They've got addiction.
Maybe trauma too.
Trauma as well. They're doing the best they can, but they just don't have it to give. They didn't get their needs met, so they can't give from a place where they don't, there's an empty well or tank. Maybe as well, sort of a love addiction. So they place their partner or partners over the children, and they're just not available. I have some cases like this where kids have been taken in by DCS. The parent wasn't abusing, but they weren't protecting. So this is a really difficult one. In fact, when you look at the research on abuse, neglect being a form of abuse, we see the most harm occurring in the neglect versus even physical abuse, which is very interesting. But really what it's saying is you're not even important enough for me to, I don't see you. And we know that for attachment to be secure, there has to be that proximity maintenance, secure base, safe haven. And for that child to take in that parental figure as an interject, that they carry that parent around with them all the time. So the neglectful child is not carrying around anything in there. So this is difficult.
And it is more subjected to fear. A lot of fear responses happen with a neglectful child. You're going to see a lot more behavioral issues, ADHD issues, things like that too.
For sure.
What I notice a lot in the neglectful children is that it's almost like they can't even access the part of the brain that tells them that they can make choices or that they can feel safe or so like being able to learn things is really challenging for them.
Well, the input isn't there. I've been watching my son parent his now 1-year-old, my grandson Elijah, and it's fascinating.
Yeah.
My son talks to him all the time.
Yeah.
He's around him. He's touching him. He's using all kinds of language. And Elijah is talking at one.
Wow,
He's
that's amazing.
walking. He's curious. He makes eye contact.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the words yet. He's using echolalia, but he when he gets the words, I think it's just going to
it's
be,
just gonna come out.
the Declaration of Independence is going to happen. But this is so important. All of that has gone in. He's been seen. He's heard the language. He's interacted. He's been in proximity. He's going to have a secure base. It's really, really important. So, now I grow up. I come out of this dysfunction.
Right.
And what happens? I pass along, I continue in the dysfunction in my adult relationship, looking for an attachment repair. And I have to work on myself. If I had an authoritarian, if I had a permissive, then I need to do some work on me to discover, who am I?
Right.
What do I want? I need to fix that attachment wound, make an attachment repair. I'm not going to be able to get it fully through my partner.
Right.
They just can't do that.
Yeah, and I think that's what's so important for even us as parents and grandparents too, to recognize that a lot of times these attachment styles, these parenting styles are passed down.
Yes.
And we can break those cycles. It does take us to be intentional. It does take us to see therapists.
It's work.
Be consistent and do that. But also letting your spouse know or your partner know that like this is the style of parenting that you want to be. Having that open line of communication and being able to lean on each other and say, from your experiences, what were your childhood experiences like? This is what my childhood experiences were like. Let's talk about how we want to adjust it so our child's experience is different and they can grow up in a healthier, and secure attachment.
That's correct. The challenge with this, Talia, is I don't even know what I don't know.
Right.
So I'm just walking out my life thinking I'm doing well, I'm doing right. And I don't want to wait until my child has problems.
Exactly.
Before I realize I need help. And so earlier intervention, recognizing I have an attachment wound is critical. Really being open to getting the help I need. One of the best books on this is the Sibsey Clinton book, Attachments.
Yes.
Right, where I can see, look at what's happening with me in adulthood, and that goes back to childhood. And this can so often relate back to what is that parenting style I had?
Absolutely.
Was my parent able to attach securely to me?
Yeah.
So I do that attachment repair as an adult if I need to, and I get fixed, right? I get the help I need. Yes. I work on me.
So I know we're talking about these different types of parenting styles. Is there any way that you can have multiple parenting styles within your family of origin? This goes to dysfunctional families, where one parent is authoritative towards one child, but then maybe authoritarian towards another child or permissive towards another child.
It's hard to have that consistency when you, for whatever reason, favor one child.
Right.
Maybe this child is from your ex and reminds you of your ex. You treat them differently. Maybe it's a gender thing. Maybe it's this child is just difficult for me. I don't get how they roll. This other child's easier for me. And so I implement two completely different strategies. This creates problems with siblings too.
Right.
You're the favorite. I'm not. I'm the black
Yes.
sheep.
Yes.
And so it's important to be as consistent as possible, given that your kids are going to be different. They show up different.
And it's the same way as your partner is helping you raise these kids too. If their parenting style changes.
For sure. And how do I get on the same page as my partner?
Yes.
And listen, when we're raised differently, it may appeal to me to be a little bit less whatever than what I got, or a little bit more because I think that's needed.
Yeah.
So honest, open communication about this.
So important.
And finding a place so that you're at least similar to the same page.
Yeah.
You may not completely be. And then we do know that if one person tends to be a little bit more hardcore, if you will, another person comes in and sort of attempts to balance that out with being a little bit softer to find that homeostasis in the parenting system. But anyway, attachments, parenting styles, really, really important. Yeah. And all of us need to do some work. We all come from dysfunction at some point.
That's true.
A little bit, some more than others.
Yeah.
So thanks for joining us today.
We're so glad you joined us today on the Shrink Wrap Show.
If you enjoyed this episode or found it helpful, remember to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and share the show with people you care about.
Also, your feedback is valuable, so leave a comment, question, or suggestion, and we'll see you next time
on the Shrink Wrap Show.